We just gotta find out some... I guess we get boarded all the time. We should probably be fine. And this is just when a nearby enemy crew dies. You don't even have to kill them yourself, which is good, I think. I think we just hop on in. And... not info in the settings. Yeah, no, I don't need that. Okay. I don't think... do I have a way to toggle these to not be boarding? I think they're always going to just be boarding drones. Yeah, I think they're just boarding drones. I can't really afford to upgrade anything just yet because, you know, don't have the power or the money or anything, frankly. But here's hoping that we can convince multiple enemies to board us. I think we'll be much better off if that's the case. Help control the crowds? It's a quarantine, so no, I can't do that. That will result in my quick and swift death. Ambush? Nope, nothing. Alright, this is already going swimmingly. I will fight the slavers, and you're gonna board me? Oh, say it ain't so. You would do something to that? You do that to me? Little old me? Okay, I'm not sure if I count that as... okay. Okay. These guns move very, very quickly. Alrighty then. I can't do much about that. Didn't think the railcan would... it said it was a flak-esque gun, so, you know, I thought it was gonna be a little slower. Doors destroyed, we can fix those. That's not too bad. I don't think I have a way to convince him to come over here with the rest of his crew. I should be able to crew kill, though, if I just use the hydraulic legs. Let's do 15 damage each. Only issue is the copious amounts of, you know, NGs over there fixing things. And they're known for their evil ways. I don't know, the hydraulic legs might be an issue. I definitely need to pilot the ship, though. No. I'll say no to that. You're down to 40, you're down to 55. I have to wait for the railcan to come back online. Okay, good. He's dead. We just have to kill this one guy, and he should hang out in shields here in a second when I damage shields. We need to get... hopefully this gets me another crew, because we need somebody to sit on weapons very soon. This bomb's probably going to fire and hit me, but that'll be fine. We'll survive that. It doesn't hit weapons, that is, he says. Don't hit weapons. You hit shields, who cares? Perfect. You're dead. Demand crew. Alright. I got a Bomphy. Bomphy, are you anything at all? Special man, maybe? His skills improve faster. Congratulations, you're now shield guy. Or weapon guy. You know what? I have no way of healing Kai when he gets damaged, do I? Could be a concern. He's gonna need to immediately lose all of his buffs, and it'll be bad. A bribe? No. You're gonna bribe me with your life. You know, yeah, technically. I do have drone recovery arm, so I can just send them. And I feel like my battle bots are gonna beat whatever they have. Let's see, they're gonna have no O2. Can I control these? I cannot control these. Ion might be a little superfluous if I have two of these going. I guess they would really ionize a room. Okay, no more shields. Guy's dead. Not dead yet. Got 2 health. And now he's dead. Alright. $13, and they just left. No double reward for me. Why would I even want double reward at all, right? That's unnecessary. Empty beacons. Oh, vanilla FTL. You and your absolutely nothing happening at all times. If I send my bots in, I think they'll explode. I'd rather not. I kind of want to buy shields too to start with, because I feel like most of our stuff's going to be slow. Okay, good. Our guns aren't too particularly fast. How long is it going to take for you to... Ooh, 13 is... like, really fast. Okay. It said he learns skills faster. He's not lying. He learns skills really fast. Hit him in the O2. Why not? I'm not gonna crew kill this. I don't need the missiles. The missiles are really nice, but I don't need them. Vanilla has the rare floating guns. That's true. But I think I have to have more rare floating guns than empty beacons. Actually, will this have rare floating guns? Because, I guess so, probably. It definitely does have a lot of empty beacons to deal with. A rare floating gun, that's just any random beacon, I'm pretty sure. Never surrender one of our crew to slavers. I'd never do that. That's not too great. That I would consider to be pretty bad as well. Never mind, it missed. You fools. You buffoons. And this should be an easy crew kill. Oh, they're gonna stay here to the death too. That's great. Remo, 20 bucks. The 20 bucks is pretty nice. Remo, what do you do? It's just another Ralph. All I got is Ralphs for as far as the eye could see. He'll be able to do shields pretty fast though. Demand the surrender of good. Wait. Yeah? Are there any of these in vanilla FTL? I don't recall there being surrender of goods in vanilla FTL, but I could just be wrong. I'm just gonna put you on piloting because this guy needs to go and fight whoever shows up. We're fine. We're fine. That guy died. Perfect. $4 for me. You're not gonna fix that room. Not gonna be able to shoot me. Shame I can't control these. Okay, dead, and it's apparently a prisoner transport. Is that another Ralph? No. Just someone who can breathe in O2, or lack of O2, a little bit. Okay, you gotta be sensors, and then you know, you can stay on shields. I'll put you, because you don't do much besides stand there. Didn't find a store or anything, and I don't have too much money. Scan it, $8. I might be one jump off here. I probably could have stayed a little longer, but just in case. I do like being able to send out 2 bots immediately because it scrambles everything over there. An ion pulse. I didn't realize we were at this thing. That's no good. That's drones, isn't it? That's cool. It's fine. They're still dying in that room. Yeah, turn their guns off. There you go. You get no guns. That guy's dead. Okay, and then just him with the old hydraulic legs. I don't know why this is called hydraulic legs. I'm not shooting legs at them. 22 bucks. I wish there was a little counter to show how much money Morgan's got. I think it's only $8 so far, but I'd like to know it. Big stat van. Repair damage? No, I really don't need that. Thanks. We are taking a break from multiverse. Also, hey, how's it going? We're playing into the FTL, which is the into the breach mod for FTL. We'll hang out with the pirates, I guess. Anything? No drop pods? No goods for me? Maybe a store somewhere? It's a pretty neat mod. It definitely plays a lot different than oh really? Crystal thing? No? What would happen here? Can I get a non-human crew? I'd have to go to Zoltan Town. What are the odds I go to Zoltan Town? I mean, I think I have to take it. Because, like, what if? What if I get to the Crystal Sector? Also, Mr. Cheese, ahoy! I think I take the Stasis Chamber. Like, I mean, it's a long shot, but it's Sector 2. We have a decent chance, I think. Probably. Oh, we just get a dude straight out of it. Okay, well. That, okay. I arrived at this timeline a little early. Alright. Mr. Morrow, welcome aboard. +1 reaction power. Oh, he's the free missile dude. Okay, that's really good. You get to go. You're actually shield guy now. You get to be door guy. And there's a store. Okay, I want to get a little more money. I don't know if I'm gonna buy any new weapons. I don't have room for a new weapon. A drone that shoots bullets would be pretty nice. Murder. We do the murder. We send in the bots. That is... Mara, you beautiful man. Starting off really strong. That's fine. Remo will be fine. Okay, our DPS has increased exponentially. 21 bucks. Very, very good. Now, if I could just not die to something stupid. If I could just not die to something stupid, that'd be great. Fine, we're fine. Fine. Okay, we'll just go to the store. I don't have enough to afford cloaking, but I don't particularly need cloaking right now anyway. And never mind, I do have enough for cloaking. It's only 150 instead of 175. Explosive warp. Your crew deal 1 system and 15 damage each when teleporting. That'd be really, really good. I don't have a teleporter. Can't buy a teleporter. Deal triple damage when hitting oxygenless rooms. Not really helpful. Okay, there's nothing at the store that I particularly need. If anything, I should just use this time to buy shields 2 and then like 3 bars of power. Because I can upgrade one of these guns. Let's see. Make this do absurd crew damage. I don't think I really need the crew damage because I got these 2 laser bots right now. The increased damage per shot. I think I just want to go... I didn't upgrade those. I might do the 50% damage buff. Just not right now. I think for right now, I'll just do the chain. Which will do... Yeah, it'll get real fast. In case I need some murder. Oh, look, we got a bot for like the first time in a very long time. That never happens. Also, why does it look like it's an email address? Interesting. We're moving on up. It's such a long time since we've seen bots. We'll do a little bit of railcan. Will this do anything to this? No, it won't. I'm pretty sure it'll go through it if he had no shield bubbles. And with the robots. As weird as our little layout is, I think we're probably strong enough to fight most enemies. So it might not be a terrible idea to focus on, like, probably just defense. And pop bashing. This is actually a bot busting stream. Sorry. Why didn't this guy come help this dude? Ah, well, he's trying to escape. He's escaping directly into the grave. 20 bucks. There's another store, but I have no money. So no real reason to go down there. I think we have a lot of time, but I couldn't swear to that. Nothing. It's always nothing. Where's my free floating weapon? Okay, you are gonna eat my drones regardless. Do I want to send them? Nope. No, this is a free fight. Thank you, Mara. MVP. I really want to use Morgan more, but there's not a really great use case. It's not like I can like if I did teleport her over, it'd be way less money. I'd also have to buy a teleporter. Let's see, this chains 9 times. I think it gets down to 1 second charge time. This could be my end goal gun. If it gets down to, you know, nothing in terms of charge. If I could just buy another one, $16. It would probably hold up well enough for the flagship, I think. Distress. He's got cloaking and nonsense. Hit his weapon anyway. He couldn't hurt me because he's got terrible weapons. That's great. Hold on. Does this blow my drone up? No. Okay. It might blow hacking up. I haven't checked to see if it's... I'm pretty sure it's hyperspace to fix the hacking glitch. So I think even if we're not playing multiverse, I'm pretty sure I can no longer like freeze a hack thing in place. A shame. That guy's dead. They're gonna be sitting there punching shields for quite a while. That guy's definitely not fixing that room, and that's mistimed. Oh, hey, the O2 fixed itself. 20 bucks, 15 bucks. There we go. There's some nice chunk of change. Always in the mood for more chunks of change. Scan the boxes. It was full of money. Okay, that's actually like a pretty good chunk of change. I think we got one more jump in us. Looks like one more jump. I want to save up money, find another store. We'll go to the store, look at it, go like, yeah, this sucks. That +1 reactor power is not terrible, but I'd rather fight you to the death. But we'll go to another store, find out that it has nothing for us, and then we'll spend all of our life savings on upgrading the drones. I just cannot time this. I guess the difference is like 2 seconds. But the 10.4 feels like a lifetime. Okay, we're through that. Turn the drones off. That thing went flying. And send in my drones. He's gonna shoot at me. I'm kind of okay with that, just so I get some evasion training. Because I don't think he could ever hurt me. And the bots, they don't really get any XP, but they'll be fine. They have so much health, and they're also in a breached room 9% of the time. Oh, he is gonna break that, though. I will lose my training. Oh well. Nice while it lasted. I really don't need another Ralph. My entire world is full of Ralphs at the moment. And frankly, that is too many Ralphs for my liking. I can't stop them from doing their evil deeds. I guess I could turn them off. But we should outspeed. I hope. Man, this thing does take forever to charge. Okay, perfect. 20 bucks. No slaves or anything. 130 is a good chunk of change to go with. And free artificial pilot. Sure, why not? Attacking intruders on board, repair any damaged systems. Upgrade him to teleport move. I mean, that's not bad. NG homeworlds. I do. Well, no, I don't think I can do this because the blue options don't count. I was gonna say I could do this quest, but I don't think I actually could. I don't think it'll let me start it. I don't have an NG technically. Spring-loaded legs. Deals hull damage to systems, or deals damage to systems and crew, but not hull. Does not break shield bubbles. 2 shots, 8 seconds. Okay, so it's theoretically like mine, hydraulic legs. But it needs to be upgraded twice before it's better. Because my hydraulic legs just upgrade to like really high crew damage. This one would upgrade to being 6 seconds instead of my hydraulic legs 13. That's not terrible. It'd be very fast firing. The issue is this isn't going to get me through shields. And I don't think this by itself is going to get me through shields. I don't think. It'll be like 2 shots a second. So maybe. I can get cloaking. I can get a 3rd laser bot. I mean, I kind of think I have to take that. I say as my throat dies. Okay, throat better. Throat better. I'm buying that just because, like, how do I not buy that? I love weapon speed. It's another Kai. I don't really need another Kai. I actually can't buy cloaking. I don't think I spend all this money to swap to this. I think I just hold on to what I have. And maybe upgrade my drones instead. Because I can now, I got 4 power, so I could come over to my laser bots and give them all really high damage. So now that they should do copious amounts of damage when they board. That is so many stores. Huh. I don't think I need that many stores. Okay, big angry. Big angry's over there. I think I send my laser bots, even if I do lose them. Okay, they did not hit weapons. Yeah, I just want. Oh, my stuff's still off anyway. That's unfortunate. You fix. Also, this might be the most normal layout for a ship we've seen. They're dead. Perfect. 30 bucks. I'll take it. I need to upgrade engines, and I need to upgrade shields, probably. I know this is only like Sector 3, but as we could see, bad times are very soon ahead. And I think these 2 laser bots are going to be strong enough to probably do most things. I can't do anything with this. I have a clone base, so I guess worst case scenario, nothing happens. But I don't have, it won't let me use my blue options. His name's... Oh, I did manage to convince him. You like to look at my engines? He's so great at my engines. Perfect. I did say I needed that. It was only like 10 bucks, but yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, here's some missiles. Reactor upgrade. And they're charging. We can go ahead and sneak these guys in. Perfect. Yeah, see, this is kind of an issue with the, we just keep shooting rail cannon, I think, and try and outspeed. Because rail cannon will eventually outspeed his charge. Hit this. I'm making the human blue option work since it's the only human blue option in vanilla FTL. That's what I was saying last time. I was like, wait a second. All I have is humans. How do I not have this option? They are very soon for the death. I don't know if they will clone. I mean, obviously they won't now, but I don't know if Morgan makes it so they don't clone at all, or if it has to be Morgan kills them. 20 bucks though. 20 bucks, and this is like a weird shaped dog monster. You got a little tail, little feet, very stubby 1 foot. Cure viruses want for multiple. Is this gonna reform Mara as virus? I mean, I guess I'll try it. I trapped the virus in the weapon system to purge it. Oh, you know what? It's because I couldn't even use. There's usually a blue option to do that. Also, what do you got over there, Jim? I need to turn your weapons off. Those have to go off. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? No, like, excuse me though. That's not okay. You can't just miss all 3 shots. That is the farthest from okay it could possibly be. Still charging. Still charging. Turn them off. Okay, good. Guns are off. I mean, I'm gonna hit by this beam, but we're making progress. Just keep going, Rail Cannon. I believe in you. I believe in you, Rail Cannon. Hit their drones. Hit this. Okay, that is a way to turn their drones off. Perfect. Send in the laser bots. Those shields. Okay, and then hit shields again, and then finish shields. I want to hit their med bay, but we'll get to that. Okay, rail cannon might be able to carry by itself. If I get a second one, it's definitely a carry, but it seems like rail cannon might be able to do what I need it to do. Could you stop doing this? They're just gonna keep fixing that room. Jim, how's the train cut? You're already maxed. Yeah, they're coming down to fight. Oh. Oh. Huh. $13. This destroys friendly drones as well, doesn't it? Okay. So if I shoot a drone, my own drone, it like acts as a 3 damage bomb. Did not realize it would affect friendly drones. I also forgot it affected drones at all, to be honest. I would have actually had the crystal sector. Well, I would have had Ruin or whatever his name was. We could have made progress. Where's Morgan Le Fay? Morgan Le Fay, get up there. You hide here for a second, because that's 2 Mantis. And that is a spooky proposition. We're gonna have to, like, cycle through a couple dudes here to fight this. Especially when you send a 3rd. I can also send copious amounts of people. Yeah, he's slow now. I can outspeed your weapons, you fool. Yeah, they're probably gonna leave. This guy is an issue. Go shoot him. They're not gonna leave. Okay, you guys out. You guys in. Did you guys in? That should be another cool $4 for me. $4. $4. And then when this guy dies, that's gonna be another $4. Don't know why he didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say why he didn't teleport back. So I only got $8 out of that. But still, $27. Research gives me a light tank. That's gotta be pretty good. Everyone, your bones made of jelly at this point. I'm gonna get rid of that and have the drone instead. And then also come over here and do maybe this. Because boy howdy, everyone's near death. Like them to have just a smidgen more health, if you would. Maybe just a little bit more health. Yeah, here, here's some fuel. $32. I'll take it. Okay, well, I could run 3 laser bots if I really wanted to. I don't think I really want to, but I could. Drone parts for scrap? Yeah, I'll take some free money. I won't need that many drone parts since I have a drone recovery arm. Nothing happening here, and then it's an exit. Trap? Trap. Always trap. With laser bots. Okay, you sent over a single human. That is pretty good. Do that again, please. I almost got his missile. He missed anyway. It's fine. They do have a med bay. Yeah, he's leaving. Just turn that med bay off. You've died. Yeah, no O2 anywhere in this ship. I might want to upgrade the hydraulic legs just to do the copious amounts of damage. You're trying to run, but that's not happening. And you did. $27. Pretty good. Uncharted Nebula or Disposal. We'll go Disposal. That should have one of the time pods in it. Crimes against the Rebels, Commander. Accommodations are sparse, but your mechs are welcome here. Okay, I'm not getting that time pod. Thanks. Thanks, game. FTL, you cruel mistress. Increases damage each time it fires. That's like 3 damage. 4 damage, maybe. No, 3 damage. Just a fast artillery. I guess I could pair that with a rail cannon. But it's 1 shot every 3.5 seconds. That is not great. That is really not great in the grand scheme of things. Cloaking's pretty good, though. Acid tank, place small tank, repeatedly applies acid to room, does not deal hull damage or break shield bubbles, pierces 1 shield. Make it so it pierces all shields, never misses. This could be good. You get healed on teleport. A Kingly Ralph. Really can't skip those Ralphs. This is tempting. I think I'm just gonna buy cloaking and some repairs for the time being. And then maybe some power. We're gonna buy... Yeah, we're gonna do this. That way I can run cloaking, and I can upgrade my hydraulic legs to do damage. So if I need to shoot down someone who's in the med bay, I can instantly kill them. Destroy the acid vat helps to do them. Keep the acid vat intact. Yes. Want to keep that intact. I can maybe even keep the ship intact. This ship actually has a pretty good starting loadout compared to, I think, most ships. Granted, I've only played the one ship, but comparatively. Oh, I got hit by 2 of those anyway? Are you kidding me? Game. I know it's a 20% chance. Come on. Why you gotta do me like that? I got cloned back. He's a 1 in 400. The game could be a cruel mistress. It really does not want me to shoot those hydraulic legs, huh? I'm just gonna let the robots take care of this. I don't want to blow the ship up by accident. Never mind. I guess I'll kill that guy since he's not doing anything. 36 bucks. $14. Awesome. 55 smackaroonies. I kind of think shields are probably next. Shields or engines. VIP ship is being targeted by a rebel ship. Intercept. Does have a green gun. I don't want to send. I could send out my light tank actually. My timing is terrible. It's fine. I can cloak through the worst of it. I just cannot catch a break with this weapon system. All it does is get ionized. Okay, we go ahead and cloak now. Oop, good enough. Good enough. He did hack my piloting. That's never good. Just keep shooting the rail cannon. It's a fast gun. Not great. Okay, wait a second. Then fire. Perfect. On rail cannon, you gotta charge. I guess you can't charge as fast because there's acid in this room. $27. Ran out of fuel trying to escape. Yeah, here's some fuel. Destination will make it worthwhile. There's a quest on my map. Can I get to it? I can get to it. It couldn't be down there. There's already something else down there. Extra supplies, $14 and some missiles. I guess the missiles are the big thing there, but I don't need missiles. Oh, acid time. It's always the acid nebula. Yep, always the acid nebula. Okay. Why can he still man systems in Acid Town? Look it. Ugh. I cannot catch a break with this cloak. Okay, and then there was one dude. Still does. Never mind. That guy got murdered because he's in Acid Town. 40 bucks. I need to upgrade drones by 1, but I can run my light tank if I want to. Pass the rebels, fake intel, do us a solid and encourage them to deliver it to the fleets. Also, Addy with 11 months. Thank you. 6 months streak. He's getting up there. Oh yeah, we gotta scare these guys into doing their thing. I just want to shoot weapons and cloak probably. Okay. Boy, he's an evasive little bugger, isn't he? You know, the odds of me missing all 3 hydraulic leg shots isn't high, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Did I say thrice? Sorry. Excuse me? How many engines does this guy have? The most evasive man in the solar system. Oh my god. I did get an acid tank and a fleet layout of that. 17 bucks. If you're gonna complain, I'll kick that number right up. Oh, it seems as though you're a little chuffed that you missed that last shot. It'd be a shame if you missed all the next ones, too. I don't have any way to use the teleporter facility, so that's not doing much of anything. Old Earth Bar. Got the regulars. Buy drinks at the bar. Play a round of billiards. We'll buy drinks at the bar. An older man looks down just next to you and begins to mumble about how there used to be an island of corporations, giant bugs, and whatnot. You lose track of time, but at the end, he hands you a bunch of money. 40 bucks. That's pretty good. That's actually, like, really good. This is an acid tank, not a light tank. I thought it was a... Mentally, I thought it was another regular combat drone. It's not. Strange-looking moon with cracks covering its surface, suggesting it's not structurally sound. Blow it up. Moon doesn't budge. Well... Can I blow it up again? I have like 15 more attempts, but 5 more attempts. Some amount of attempts. Notice a massive acid storm approaching the beacon as well as a derelict ship, perhaps having just barely escaped the storm. Damage would make it easy to harvest, however, you detect faint life signs on the ship. There's not much time. Do I want an extra crew? I already got full of crew. I'm gonna take the hull, I think. 20 bucks. And it's a store. Oh, it's a store. Isaac Jones, really don't need that. Another acid tank and a laser bot. 32 hull points. Each tank collects scrap. Scrap gains are not reduced. Alright. Yep, I'm taking that one. It's just a free repair arm with no downsides. That's amazing. I can't afford mind control. I don't have that much money. I'm a poor boy. Rebel Stronghold or Slugholm Nebula? No, we did Slug last time, and that was a bad idea. Rebel Stronghold it is. We can maybe take the flagship down. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Surrender of goods? I will track for your goods. Send in the laser bots and the light tank. I want to see if... What can I upgrade this with? Plus speed and damage. I should buy one more power into this and one more power to buy that. That seems worth it. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing the damage. Turn off. This might turn shields off all the way. It does not. That's a shame. I did hit piloting a little bit though. Must have shield buffer. I'm gonna cloak real quick. Are you cool? Like, man, I have such terrible luck today, dude. Get up here and help. Rail charge, I need you to, like, actually kick up the pace here. We turned off his drone. That's nice, I guess. Turn this on. We're losing against his nonsense over here, which is terrible. I just want him to die, I think, at this rate. Can I even get a crew kill out of this? I send in 2 more robots, maybe? Maybe? Kill this guy dead. Yeah, there's still a guy in piloting, and I'd have to wait for my robots to come back online. Laser tank, I don't want to shoot. If he gets, because this will go through his, no, yeah, he's trying to escape. It's fine, just kill him dead. Just kill him dead. I did still get his stuff. Perfect, Gemini missiles, 36 bucks. Fire 2 missiles at the cost of 1 plus 1 damage per shot. Make it charge in 10 seconds. Not terrible. Let me come over here and do that and also upgrade my light tank to have fast speed. I know I still haven't upgraded my shields or my engines, but my DPS has kind of fallen off. Going to board me twice over, that's fine. Actually, no, you stay there. We send in everyone else to help. You and you. I guess engine guy can help maybe a little bit. Let's kill them fast. Okay, their weapons are smackered, but not, you know, destroyed. Okay, good. That'll hopefully burn down. Wait, who is engine guy? Engine guy, you need to go. I know it's a 2 increase, but have you seen how it's going today? I could just get that to pierce shields. Just a little bit. Yeah, so that's buff. Wait, how does that have buff? That doesn't make sense. Unless he fixed it like right as I hit him. Okay, 21 bucks on a walker. Is that another Ralph? No, it's just a guy with extra health. He'll help to punch things. That's fine. Always down to more punchy. He is trying to leave. He's going to board me, and he has 3 shield bubbles. Now we'll send the drones over to breach. Hey, you come over, help. You stand in the wings to get the $4. So stand in the wings to get $4. Just shoot this a whole bunch. He's not gonna be able to escape, but he does have crazy weapons. You're fine. Rail, you need to charge. You're gonna leave. You're coming in. You're gonna leave. You're coming in. We're fine. He's not shooting anything just yet. The crew we had are dead. Okay, no $4 for me. That's a shame. This is a volley coming my way. Or they'll all just die. Never mind. No volleys for me. $37. Laser butt. He goes pretty hard. I have no way of really knowing where the flagship is, so you just have to hope. Rebel automated scout ship, aid civilians. That's pretty good, but I am worried about my rel systems and being slow. I would probably trade out my laser bots for light tanks. If I could get light tanks. Because with our few guns, and we're going to be boarded really badly when we fight the flagship. Yeah, I need as many bullets as I can really muster at the moment. You think they can't hurt me? Okay, dead. Perfect. $17. 1 hull point. I didn't really need that, but thanks, I guess. I will aid the Federation ship. It hit nothing. I mean, it hit, but didn't do me much good. I guess I'll turn this on. Okay, your guns are offline. Perfect. Gonna be breached soon. They are doing a number with just their blasters. Like, he's nearly destroyed both of my drones, which is crazy. Ah, there goes one drone. There goes the other. Boy, that's unfortunate. He missed his shot. That's fine. I could upgrade the rail cannon damage, but I just don't have the money for a lot of this stuff. They turn you off because we do want to do a crew kill. That's one way to do it. Hydraulic legs does still do really high crew damage, even if I don't have bots over there. Gotcha. $33. $30 more. Very, very good. Excellent. Upgrading weapons. Yeah, I want a little bit of buffer. It won't help me with ion, but if I take a single damage, I'm not completely boned. Small communication relay, chatter about troop fleet, nothing in particular interest. There's a store that I have nothing for, right? I have a couple things. Yeah, let's go to the store. I want to buy some fuel. I want to get rid of the stuff in my inventory. One that gets faster each time it fires. Down, it's kind of fast. Look it down to 2 seconds per shot. Which isn't enough to ion anything, because ion lasts... Oh no, ion lasts for 5 seconds in ion, right? I guess it would. Ion weapon that always stuns. I need to upgrade it. It increases my power twice in order to get my 7 charge time. I'm kind of debating about getting this repulse thing. Acid tank I sell, Gemini missiles I sell. Do 69 smack-laroonies. The first 15 seconds have really fast repair speed. Builds life forms without functioning sensors. That's pretty good. Immune to fire, full heal. I want the repulsor as opposed to hydraulic legs. Is 2 seconds fast enough? I mean, it's probably fast enough. Am I gonna get something better? I guess is the real question. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. I don't know if we'll use it or not, but I'll go ahead and buy it. Stress beacon shouldn't have anything at it. Any, flagship. So we ignore that. Speaking of flagship, look around. Oh my god, it's a flagship. Yeah, take that one missile. Stinky. You come and help too. Right to the death in there. Actually, you should come in and help first. Because you need to come and clean it up. Bullet. It's a miss. Always with the misses, huh? That's not gonna help me. This might, though. Perfect. Good. That's some good evasions as well. Missiles are coming. We cloak those. 87's still not a whole lot. Yeah, it even hits me in the shields department, huh? Not okay. Okay, and then hit that med bay. Oh, you hit that med bay. Definitely turn this off. Now all we want to do is crew kill. That guy's super... You're not even going to stay in there to finish? It's fine. I can clear this out. No security measures. Pillage for ship supplies. Heavy rocket fleet delayed by 2 jumps and a whole bunch of goods. Also, I would unlock a ship if I had a ship to unlock. I can actually now go to that stress beacon since we're kind of free. Maybe fired once per fight. I don't think I really want that. There's a trap the whole time. Thanks. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay, that's pretty good. Rail can weapons a little bit. We did it. It's gonna hit me with the flak, but hopefully I'll wade some of that. I did. Perfect. You know what? That worked out. I didn't think it was, but it did. He shoots the missile, and I cloak that and the flak. Perfect. And hit weapons. How's the training coming along? Are we maxed evasion? I think we are. So 30. No offer of surrender. Only murder. The ship's gonna blow up by itself is the thing. I guess if I turn my bots off, it might not. I can fix that, and I have to deal with this dude, who has to fix 2 shield bubbles. Yeah, he only has to fix 1. Oh, looks like you've died. $22 on a phase cannon. Alright, worth it. I don't know what this does. Fires a blast projectiles that pierce through shields. 2 power, shoots 3 bullets. Would pierce up to 3 shield layers. Okay, it's a flat cannon. I probably will just sell that for sweet, sweet dough. 94. I want to trade out and try the... I think I want to try the repulsor. Repulsor's gonna need 3 power to run. Okay, we'll see how this looks. I'm hoping it's looking pretty good, but yeah, you never know. I wasn't gonna crew kill this thing anyway. Okay, that turned his engines off a little bit. We should be able to just auto-fire this ship. Really don't like that all my stuff's off. Let's cloak it. Yeah, beam was gonna come in. I wish I could have cloaked this too, but that just wasn't in the cards. Okay, repulsor comes in. Not great for me. Turned a gun off. That repulsor is firing pretty fast. It definitely gets to its max attack way faster than my rail cannon. Okay, I think Repulsor's gonna do some good for me. It won't help me crew kill things, but that's what the double drones are for. I don't think we're gonna find another store in this sector. I will defend the outpost for some fuel. Boy, does everyone have a lot of guns nowadays. Oh, my O2's off. I should probably fix that. Maybe, just a thought. Smidgen of a thought in the back of my brain. Maybe you turn the O2 on. Okay, good. Shadow weaponry would also be very nice, but I can't really afford it because I don't have room. Is this a crew kill? I think it is. I think they'll fight to the death here. I don't know if it can stun my drones. I guess it can. All right, that was in fact a crew kill. 46 bucks and 36. Yeah, that's a lot of money. A whole bunch of money. We are still gonna hold off for another store, I think, and then we'll spend all it on stuff. You didn't bring any shields, you fool, you buffoon. I definitely need to upgrade my shields, though. That is very soon on the to-do list. Sounds like I'm shooting a Nerf gun at him. Weird chunky ion noise. $27. I think we'll have time to do all 3 of these jumps. I think. It's another guy without shields. At least he brought cloaking. He had some sense. But if I get 2 more light tanks, oh, we will be in it, boys. The absolute decimation. Yeah, he's evasive, I know. Can't be that evasive. I think what we do is we just auto fire on shields with the stuff. 38 bucks. Also a donkey donk. We can get a donkey donk. Morgan LeDonk. Let's see. Domfke M. There we go. It just turns to M. No, give me that. Give me that whole name. I need my Domfke. We'll start with that until I can think of some better names. Also, yeah, that does change my text size. There we go. Don't need any repairs because we're just too good at this game. It's Zoltan controlled, which is okay. With our Ion and our drones, it's okay. Should have some stores. Also, a lot of Nebula I don't want to be in. Yep, a whole lot of nothing. Angry Rock. I'm gonna blow the ship up, so I don't want to send my laser bots in since I can't see. Okay, you shoot a missile. I'm gonna eat this. That looks like it's weapons. Yeah, it was weapons, and cloaking did nothing. Oh, come on. Please, game, just for me. Just a little smidgen for me. Do you think you could, I don't know, cloak? Am I, like, how many, like, really high 90% have I missed just today? Kind of ridiculous. Kind of redonkulous. How are your things still online? How have I not turned your weapons off? Yeah, I avoid that one. No surrender. You'll get a surrender after you do that to me. Very rude. 37 bucks. Where, oh where did my little store go? I need my store. Okay, you have 800 million things going on. That's not great. Might have to run from this guy with the nonsense he's got. And we'll keep shooting bullets at him and see if anything sticks, but I don't have high hopes for this guy. Okay, cloak. Was headed for the weapons. Definitely was headed for the weapons. Come on, I got a lot of bullets here. Some's got to stick. Send all this, he'll be busy, right? He can't possibly shoot down all of these. Okay, both of my drones got through. That's gonna be worth something. Right into his shields is maybe the worst thing you could do to me. Kai, where is Kai? Who's Kai? Kai is this guy? Kai, you're like a god of repair. At least briefly. Please, repair. We can almost leave, so I'm not too hung up about it. I haven't turned any of his drones off. Don't hit my weapons, please. Thank you. Yeah, shields are entirely off. Not okay. Drones have to be coming off, though, right? Oh, railgun. Railgun is just too good. Also, yes, this is definitely something. No surrender. We're fine. 40 bucks. Is there a store? There's a store. Get me out of here. Okay. We really don't... we don't need this. We don't need this. Hydraulic legs, I think it's time to give up. I think we just need damage now because we're getting kind of bullied by things. Use a little fuel, and we got big money. This just deals 1 ion damage. Can't upgrade. Not worth it. This one creates lots of breaches, and I could have, theoretically, 10 bullets. But I don't think I want that. Micro artillery. Shield tank deploys a small tank that repeatedly attacks ion. That's not terrible. I could get that. Signals Zoltan shield periodically. Allows you to jump to any beacon for extra fuel. Extra movement when you jump. Does improve faster. No, I don't think either of these really matter. Shield tank is looking kind of juicy, though. Placing one of my combat drones with a shield tank that's been upgraded twice. It should be really fast. I mean, it's going to be as fast as this. I think. But it should pair with my other ion cannon very good, so. We'll grab you, swap you out. We'll still hold on to one laser bot. I mean, I'll miss my laser bots. They were good friends to us. But I really think this is more important. Okay, turn on the ion pulse for the laser bot, but maybe not. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't really need to increase our damage. We just really want speed over everything. No other stores. We should spend our money on at least shields. Probably some engines. And do I want to buy... I could probably buy a system here. Well, I really don't want crew teleport for any reason. Is this a standalone mod? Yeah, it's by itself. You have to have, like if you use FTL, man, let me grab that real quick. It technically needs hyperspace to run, but that comes installed when you run FTL, man, nowadays. Yeah, so if I load the GUI up real quick, grab snip tool, whatever. Snip and sketch. This. Yeah, but here's what my little FTL man looks like. The only thing I have actually installed, so you just have to select hyperspace, and then you just install the one mod. And that's it. That's what you get. These other ones are not enabled. It's only things that are blue. But yeah, pretty simple, pretty neat little mod. As for things here, I don't think I want hacking. I'm gonna buy battery backup on the off chance I want that later. I don't think I do, but you never know. And instead, I'm just gonna buy more power into engines and shields. New man, see, like I like the new manager, but on the other hand, I'm an old buddy-duddy that likes. I'm shedding my ways, you youngins. I say that as not an old man. I'm old at heart. I'm so used to the Slipstream mod manager because we've had it for like what, a decade? I guess maybe I am old when I think about it. Probably should have cloaked that. Almost certainly should have cloaked that. Oh well. Yeah, Morgan LeDonk needs to be in there to get the free money. You know what? I sit in my laser bot and not my light tank. Whoops. Is this on the multiverse sub forums? It's on the subset forums. I can post a link real quick directly to it. Let me copy that. Yep, visit site. Yeah, Mr. Cheese made it. And the FTL forums are so slow. Any minute now. Okay, I have a link. That's the important part. Whether or not the FTL forums ever load this century, I should be able to post... Right, I should be able to post links in my own chat, surely. I can. Perfect. There you go. That'll take you to... you can't reach Subset Games right now because the forum's offline, at least for me. But that's where it goes. Did I have access? Hold on, I might be able to send you directly to the Dropbox that came in. Excuse me, where did I get that from? I downloaded this. Do I have that in my... It might have just been attached directly. I'm not entirely sure. Hold on. Just a link worked fine? Okay, good. Yeah, it gave me a 404 when I was trying to load it. But that's because they don't spend a whole lot of money to keep those forums online. So they kind of lag out every now and then. Okay, we're fine. That wasn't any of my guys. Will not surrender. Is he working on another game? As in, like, the FTL devs? I'm not really sure. I feel like I saw they may have been working on something. Okay, you guys can't be in there. It's too stinky, frankly. Yeah, let him cook. And see, the FTL devs, it's kind of weird because you had FTL and then they released the Advanced Edition, I think was pretty good. Then they made Into the Breach like a decade later because that was something they wanted to do. And I feel like the update to Into the Breach was not something they wanted to do. They only did it because, what was it, like Amazon was paying them, I think, to release it on mobile. I think it was was it Amazon or Netflix? It was like one of the weird, you had to pay a subscription to even play it on mobile. Netflix, yeah. So I feel as though they did it, but I'm not sure if they did it because they wanted to do it. I mean, that's still fine if you, I mean, you're getting paid, so it doesn't matter too much. But I think the ambition's not as much. Yeah, it just felt shoehorned in. Because with the FTL devs, and I think most, you know, game devs in general, I want them to follow their ambition. Why did I send out anybody here? You know what? It's working because that's a regular defense drone. Yeah, they didn't do it willingly as a big demotivator. Yeah. Oh, the kitchen sink has come in. We finally have everything. But hey, welcome to more nonsense. Yeah, like, even though, like, yes, I do enjoy the fact that they're releasing more things, I want them to want to release it, right? Yeah, Creep World Dev is awesome because he only does whatever he wants. Yeah. If he wants to make a weird 3D game, let him make it. That's exactly what he should be doing. I don't want him to feel shoehorned to make anything. $39. Now, the same can be said for other developers, but I could bring up Kerberos Studios. I really like Kerberos Studio games. Boy, howdy, would I just wish they'd finish one for once. Those are the Sword of the Stars, the Pit guys, which is kind of what they got known for. They've made so many games, and they never finished any of them. Your World is the Grandpa. Oh yeah, it ain't Grandpa devs. It's like the I don't think he's Grandpa, but the Dwarf Fortress guy. The Dwarf Fortress guy, the Factorio dudes, the RimWorld dudes, guys who just, they have a passion for what they're doing and they do what they want to do. Those are the best games. The what's the farming game? Stardew Valley, the Stardew Valley guy. Yeah, it's weird. It turns out when you make a game you want to make, it's like usually pretty good. Yeah, Sword of the Stars has like the most nonsensical like franchise history at this point, because you have the regular game, you have like the 3D RTS games, you have a remake of the Pit in 3D that was abandoned, and then the Pit 2, which was also semi 3D and I think also abandoned. I need to stop sending out drones when I'm not paying attention. And it's kind of working, but still. Oh, you know what? It works out even better. Just straight up smited him. I remember, and this was, you know, a decade or so ago, because I had played Sword of the Stars The Pit, and I had really enjoyed it. I had watched the WTF is Sword of the Stars The Pit by Total Biscuit, right? That's his name? That was his name? Rip. But I had watched that and I was like, oh, it seemed like a pretty fun game. I went and bought it. And then I think a couple years later, I was at an Office Max. You know, an office supply store, just, you know, in the middle of nowhere in my town of 12 people. And they had a display case for games up by the register. And they had 5 games, I think. And it was like a typing game. And the thing that, like, I did end up buying a game because they had a copy of Rayman 2. Which was, I was like, oh, that's weird. I guess I'll buy a copy, a computer copy of Rayman 2. But they also had 2 copies of Sword of the Stars, the RTS game, like one of them, because I'm pretty sure there's like 3. I was like, that is so weird. How did this little town in the middle of nowhere with an office depot somehow get a copy of Sword of the Stars? I really should have bought it when I had the chance. I didn't, because I didn't even think about it, and that office depot it closed down long ago. But man, if I had known, I'm not sure what I would do with it. Like, I'd be the one person in the world with a hard copy of Sword of the Stars. Oh, the Five Nights at Freddy's guy. Yeah, it's because he took advice, basically. Yeah, go. He repaired my ship. I thought it was gonna be engine repair or engine stuff. No, where like the Five Nights at Freddy's guy was making a bunch of like Christian church games. Where people were like, yeah, no, these are spooky. Just make it a horror game. It's like, all right, I guess I will. And then he made $1 bajillion. I will participate in your studying at 19. Some macaroons. There's a store too. People make dungeon crawlers are cursed or something. I only see classic ones. Where I see a studio that has lasting history. Yeah. I mean, the classic ones are so good, though. Mineral Rich Asteroids, nothing for me. Yeah, I'd love to, like, it'd be fun to make one. Like, I got an idea of one if I ever tried to make one, what I'd want it to be. But yeah, like, I feel like it's gonna be a very difficult thing to do. Especially since I have no free time between this and the other channel. I wouldn't mind another Zinzin for free missile. Prevents enemy ships from cloaking, though, is probably too important not to grab. I'm gonna get rid of my health repair. Get the cloaking. And there's another light tank as well. Yeah, no, I'm grabbing that. It's on the laser bot. I'm tempted about the mind control. I don't think I want any of these. Free bomb. No, I think we just stick it out. Maybe buy 1 or 2 of these. Just in case. I'm gonna need to upgrade this twice. Or I'm gonna upgrade it once to start, and I'll just be slow. Oh, anyway, scrolling through things. Sorely missing Dungeons of Dreadmore sequel that isn't written with spaghetti. Yeah. I played a whole bunch of, what's it called? What was it called? I have it on my phone. It's... Nope, I'm just gonna have to look it up. Hold on, I should still have it installed, I think. Maybe. I might not have it installed. It's a dungeon crawler. What is that dungeon crawler called? Okay, now I have to just Google it. It's a roguelike. It's on iOS. It's like Shard something, maybe. Oh, it's Shattered Pixel Dungeon. That's the name of it. I played a whole bunch of that. That was a good time. If I have more games like that. That's like the Wither Top channel so far. Thanks. I've been putting a lot of effort into it. I definitely did not have the Halloween video ready for Halloween. That video is... It's gonna take a while. Trap? It was a trap the whole time. So for the next video I'm doing, I'm still writing the script for it, and the script has kind of ballooned in size to the point where it's already about half the size of my last video, and I haven't started talking about the game yet. Turns out there's a lot of history. We're talking about We Create stuff, basically. Their first little outing with stuff. We have, I think, passed the threshold of DPS. That was really good. $37, $27. I mean, I might as well just go ahead and up that DPS just a little more, frankly. Mantis Homeworlds, Mantis Control, we'll go Mantis Homeworlds. But yeah, so the next video, I'm hoping to get it, you know, done this week. I wouldn't hold my breath though. I just ended up having, I have a lot to say about it, frankly. And there's a lot of weird, interesting things. It's another company that, they make what they want to make. And even if it does take forever. And they're pretty good. That's the game I put on YouTube yesterday. The, Days Without Incident. That was their latest thing. Granted, it was probably like a demo for something. Push tank, $40. What is a push tank? Really attacks with shield piercing laser weapons. I don't really need that, but I'll sell it. But yeah, so I'm trying to work on it, but I wanted to do a bunch of stuff for Halloween. So I spent the last couple days not writing the script, which I probably should have been doing, and instead recording a bunch of Halloween videos that we're gonna do in November. We're gonna have Spookvember, and that is our plan. So I've got 5 or so Halloween games lined up that I'm gonna do over the course of, I guess, the next coming weeks. We'll see how it goes. I finished 3 of them so far. And they're a nice gambit of different kinds. We got some simulators, we got some walking games, some spooky puzzle games. We did the, whatever it was called, Days Without Incident. That was just a fun little romp with the gnomes or whatever, the little goblos. The goblos are not very spooky, but I like it. I had a good time. But we'll get to the next Withertop video at some point. I should probably link those together. I've been kind of waiting because I haven't mentioned the fact that I have a regular channel on there at all. Like, I've just been releasing right now it's been a bunch of Left 4 Dead 2 videos, frankly. But I've been releasing those, and I haven't mentioned, like, oh, by the way, you watch you play 3,000 hours of the FTL. It just really hasn't seemed relevant yet. So I haven't linked them together. I figured I'd wait a little bit. But I should definitely put it here somewhere on this channel, because I talk about it constantly here. But I need to figure out if, like, there's a place for YouTube where I can just link a channel. This is a very good run. It went from kind of, you know, concerned to, damage. Ooh, damage. Say it ain't so. I would gladly take more damage. Okay, they ran. They're not surviving whatever this is. They are still avoiding it. They're doing a pretty okay job, but they are dead. Now I'm on fire. That's not okay. 55 smackaroonies. Okay. Positions. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up on comments. To be fair, making games is a prime point nowadays where medium is flooded with AI slop. Anyone can vibe code a game. Want to make a good one, there's room to shine. Stone Shard, for instance, is a dungeon crawler and is made in Game Maker. I have seen Stone Shard. I saw a lot of reviews talking about how it's taking forever to actually come out, which is probably fine. I'd rather it actually come out and be good than just release. There's so many games recently that I've looked at. I'm like, wait, it's out. This shouldn't be out yet. It's not done yet. Put this back in the oven. Get fully healed by teleportation. Hey, and shoot while cloaked. Probably want that. I probably want that. More than the drones. I'm gonna burn through so many drones. Well, no. Yeah, no. I probably do want it somehow. And $300 million on drones? That doesn't seem right. I don't think I get rid of my weapon speed upgrade. That's a terrible idea. I just don't have room for it. I think I just ignore. I think I just live with the fact that I'm going to reduce my stuff. Anything else I cared about in here? Flamethrower repair, crew teleporter, mind control. I don't think so. How much power do I have left? 1? Okay, I'm buying that guy. I want spare power, so also this way it's being immune to ion. Not terrible. I don't know how I feel about the vibe coding people have been doing. On one hand, it does let people actually make things if they don't have this. I say as my throat dies. Hold on. Now, let me get a little drink of water. I do have an ion weapon. I could do this. Anyway, it does let people make things if they wouldn't have been able to make things to begin with. Because I have a friend who is currently vibe coding a game for himself. Because he's really into VR stuff. And he wants to make a game where you get to be a bird and you have to flap your wings to fly. And it's not something he'd ever release, like, for anybody at all. It's just something that he wants to play with because he enjoys VR stuff. And currently you cannot buy a game where you flap your wings to fly. Or at least if you can, he hasn't found it. So, like, it's definitely good for that kind of stuff. Not so good when it's like all the trash on the PlayStation Store, where it's like, find the 13 candies. And it's just an AI image generated picture of not real candy. So, Donk, you actually had to be in here for the free money. I want that free money. Perfect. It's time to leave. Yeah, there's only 12 candies, and what you actually count as a candy is not really sensical. So it's got its goods and its bads. I have stuff. Perfect. I wouldn't just completely write off the idea of vibe coding. I know I've been approached at my work before where someone's like, you're having this issue. Have you just tried this thing I asked ChatGPT to do? I'm like, I mean, you know, that's not gonna work on this proprietary system. I'm sorry. That's not gonna work. Nope, not happening. But yeah, there's still some applications for it. Definitely in a inspire people to do things. I kind of feel like it's the crayons of coding. You know, you give little Jimmy some crayons, he gets a taste of the power of being able to do things. Boy, I should have looked that one. Sorry, the run has gone so easy that I'm just not doing much of anything in terms of preventative nonsense. But you definitely shouldn't use it in your professional, like, I could see, like, the new Halo game being made almost entirely with vibe coding, because Microsoft loves their co-pilot thing, and it sucks. And also, they keep hiring contractors that work there for 1.5 years. And then they're, oh, I was late, wow. But they hire contractors that work for 1.5 years, and then they're surprised, like, I don't understand why no one understands how any of this code works. Shattered Pixel Dungeon was definitely a blast. A good game for free, mobile, and with too many forks. Yeah, it's definitely a good game. It's a fun little time. Also, offer that fugitive. What would I even get with this if I sided with a fugitive? I'm just gonna offer him up for the big money because I want big money right now. I don't know who that would have been. Let me buy that real quick. But yeah, I really like Shattered Pixel Dungeon. I wish there was more games like it. or like a sequel or something. People keep adding to it, and that doesn't really do too much, really. I mean, it's there, definitely. This guy's gonna win this. I'm gonna go ahead and cloak because I have 15-second cloak, which is crazy. Game crew, but the text would not have made sense. Okay, we're fine. I probably should have shot all my bullets there, but we were turning off his guns, so maybe it worked. I am boarded a little bit. Okay, that's an empty room I don't care about, and we're out. There's no boss here. We've also got ballistophobia. I believe is win without using any missile weapons, or get to Sector 8 without missile weapons. I'll repair. We gotta deal with these two idiots real quick. I don't think I care about that breach. It's somewhere where I would, you know, vent that room anyway. Yeah, there's a light. Sounds like a gooey game. That's the goal. More power to him. Yeah, it's basically he just wants to mess around with VR. He's a big proponent of VR, even if he gets, you know, sick in it constantly. And that is one sector, like game sector, where games are pretty lacking. You either have like short experiences or Half-Life Alyx, and that's basically it. So I can understand he wants, like, I would like to do this thing. I guess I'm going to break out Unity. Unity and an AI, that's my only hope. And all the more power to him. I am down. I need more power. I require more power. I'm just trying to good at programming because programming languages are still languages that have there enough input on a specific language program, they'll start to pick up on it. Yeah, the AI definitely can pull things because we do use it at work nowadays. That's just kind of how you gotta do. I don't trust it though most of the time. It will say things and yeah, it'll be right occasionally. But I've definitely had enough time where I'm like, this is a nonsense sentence that does not make sense, that is not true in any sense of the word. It is good when it's built for something. Like if I'm building something in a Microsoft system, like Power Apps or something, it's usually pretty right about why something's not working. And it's usually because of how terrible Power Apps is to begin with. So it's kind of their own fault. But it definitely has some applications. I think some of my coworkers may rely on it a bit too much, but that's just how it is. Ooh, a store? I don't really need a store, but I'll go to a store. 9% ChatGPT coding is just asking it for the entire script, testing it if it fails, and then you back and forth for hours till it just works. Yeah, that seems about right. I actually don't have anything to sell. I'm gonna buy mind control just on the off chance I want to use it for something. I don't plan on using it for anything, but I might want to. Don't let me do a little sneaky, perhaps. Just code myself because at least I understand. Yeah, I taught a class once, and it was right as ChatGPT came out, and I got the finals for my students, and legally speaking, no one used ChatGPT. That's about as much as I can say about it, legally speaking. I don't trust them. That's the thing. I see this code, I'm like, this. How could you even have possibly made this? Even if you didn't understand what this is, you're pulling from dictionaries from a different, or like from a non-existent language. But that's just how it is. You're gonna lose? Don't lose, Remo. Remo, no! Remo's fine. This guy's gonna die. I'm getting AI help, yeah. Yep. People forget how to do things themselves and understand what's being produced. That unfortunately is just from, at this point, the internet in general. You don't really have to know anything like spelling or grammar. Your phone will just do it for you. I don't need to type. I can just say words into my phone. And on one hand, that's nice. You don't probably need too many of the skills we're getting rid of, but there are some things you really need to be able to do. You're just predisposed to being really good at being nitwits. I do think, and it's been brought up I think before, that probably should have limited access to the internet a little more than we did. We hacked my power, I see. Turn that off then. The amount of small children that we give just unfettered access to the internet does not seem like a good idea. Seems like a very bad idea. I mean, before you had, little kids playing with, toys or watching TV, and that's kind of analogous, but at least with TV, there was some sort of regulations. Last I checked, there were no Anna, Elsa, Spider-Man on TV. Granted, I haven't looked there in a while. So, yeah, that and we definitely give it way too quickly. I was at a wedding once, and the wedding was roughly 20 minutes long. And the second, and the thing is, it was the kids were, I think they were like sisters or something. I'm not entirely sure who the kids were, but I'm pretty sure they came up with the bride. And the second that they got up there, they had to put on headphones and get out their iPads. Can't they be bored? I had to live through my childhood being bored. Can't they be bored for a little bit? TV does have aliens built to pyramids. That's true. If I ever turn my TV on, I almost exclusively turn on the travel channel because it's like ghost adventures and paranormal caught on camera. And it's all so obviously fake. And it's hilarious. It'll be like some lady going like, is that a ghost? And it'll be like a twig in her yard. Like, I'm so startled right now. And I love watching it. It's so bad. You see, I was out in the woods, and I heard a scream. And that's when I knew Bigfoot was there, and he was going to come murder me. So I had to start sprinting through the woods and shooting wildly. It's all the shows on that channel were just nonsense. I love it. Oh, it's all nonsense. $54, $66. I still have these two yahoos on my ship. Get out of here. Okay. Bloop bloop. Perfect. We have $316. A good chunk of change. That's max doors and piloting and probably that. I'll take a buffer and weapons just in case. I don't think I'm going to need it. Oh, you know what? I do kind of... Well, no, I don't even care about fixing that room. Oops. Sorry. Don't care. Uh-oh. Don't care. I student back in my computer study days, and he would just sit down, scribble on his notebook, and then the teacher looks over, asks him to read it, and he couldn't do it. Why would you do that? Why would you just write down nonsense? I guess you're bored, maybe. I've definitely been bored before in Druid class. I've definitely played FTL in class before. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I definitely did. Probably shouldn't have done that. But I guess I don't understand why you just write unintelligible words. Maybe it was intelligible to him. I know whenever I write notes at work and it has not to do with work, right? Like I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh yeah, this would be a good video idea. I usually write it in like not plain English. They'll usually, like, it's not in a code per se, but it's almost entirely acronyms so that no one could tell what it means. Because, I don't want anyone snooping in my notebooks and going like, ah, yeah, he's got a YouTube channel. Quick, bully him. Find him and beat him up. No, so everything I write is usually in very shorthand. So I guess it could have been him. He was doing something similar, and whatever it was just really embarrassing. At one point, I had written a couple pages because I was trying to figure out how to do. Because I was thinking about that, like, little roguelike game I kind of wanted to make, and was trying to figure out how to rotate something 90 degrees. And it's been a hot second since I've been in geometry, so I was like, hold on a second, how do you do this? And I mental mathed it out, and I had 2 or 3 pages full of like math. I was like, oh yeah, if I just do this, that I see. I could have just Googled this, I guess. It probably would have made more sense. That's how you do this. And then I had a coworker go like, oh, what, you doing some matrices over there? Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to brush up on my math. Don't worry about it. Don't mind me. I'm a math man. Currently mathing. Oh, the things I do. For no particular reason. It's not a bad idea for the kids with iPads. But then we got to enter the battle of age verification. Yeah, aka the UK. Is going... How did this happen? How are these both using the computer right now? Do I have like doubly? Well, no, because I have no idea. How did that happen? Yeah, he was not giving me my 1 shield. We need to deal with these evil men who have boarded our ship, so go punch them, please. Oh, I don't think I realized he had weird tentacles growing out of him last time. That's kind of spooky. You got the Vec nonsense. Can you stop shooting my things down? I need those. I should probably cloak. Probably should have cloaked a little earlier. Oh, and an ion storm? You know what? Ion doesn't matter to me. I can survive ion. I should have shot that bullet when I did, but, you know. Oh, you know. Hey, can I ion this? You guys are kind of losing this fight, which isn't great. These guys have boarded. I think his mind control's ionized. Boy, I could use like 1 more crew. Don't get out of here. I don't have any shield bubbles left. You're gonna have to come help fight. I'm running out of crew to use. Turn on my tank, I guess. Tank's like the one I don't really care too much about, but gotta do it. Yo, you gotta do it when you gotta do it. A lot of bullets for 1 shield bubble, but I got 38 evasion. 25 evasion. You know what? Guns are still online. That's the important part. I am still waiting on these to be ready. There's one. You guys are gonna win this encounter, right? Weapons. Hey, it took the 1 buffer damage. Perfect. Excellent. Mind control's happening, and I can't do much about that. Kill these 2 dudes, please. I need to keep his stuff offline so he's not, you know, doing nonsense. People are dying, but it's not my dudes, I'm pretty sure. Piloting is smackered something fierce, and I really can't do anything about it. Okay, 1 guy did die. Fix him. Clone him back. The cloak's about online. That's good. Yeah, people are dying. We cloak it. Hold. Still got hit 1. Cannot for the life of me not get hit by 1. Okay, we're through. Alright. We're fine. A-okay. It's fine. Yeah, the last phase is really rough, man. Alright, but yeah, I don't care much for age identification on things, because like what 13-year-old hasn't put in that he's 50 years old? Like it's not gonna work. And then I don't want to put my real ID on the internet. That just seems like a bad idea. Yes, my password leaks every 3.5 minutes. I want to put my social security number on there too. That feels like a grand idea. It really, it all fell down when Steve Jobs made the iPhone and gave everyone access to the internet. If we didn't have that, we'd probably be a little more better off, but someone would have invented it anyway at some point. We did get a whole bunch of stuff here. Yeah, Discord's already had all of its IDs stolen. Yeah, I don't want to put that on the internet. It's a bad idea.